All right, welcome to W.I.S.E. All right, this is Wanderers-Intuitives-Shamans-Elementals, and this is Tuesday, January 17th, 2023. Tonight, we're going to be talking about sacred geometry, and specifically with that, we're going to be meditating with the pineal chakra, but we want to shoot through the pituitary chakra because this is the area where all the sacred geometry and little special symbols are kept within our energy field. So we want to penetrate that green light of the pituitary chakra and see what kind of symbols are hidden within our psyche. And since this is the beginning of the year, we want to make sure we can reenact or reactivate some of those symbols and find out, because it's nice to know what symbols are inside of you and what you can use and what you can reuse or maybe just repurpose. So that's what we want to do tonight with our pituitary chakra. Okay? And that's the one that's right here in front, because you got your third eye in the middle of the head and the pituitary is in the front of the brain. So we're going to be looking through the front here right into the pituitary chakra. Okay? Yeah. And that's what we do. Now that our Aloha bubble is fully inflated, we know that our goal is to energize the pineal chakra, the third eye, and to project our vision through the pituitary chakra, which will have a greenish color to it. Our goal is to view the sacred geometry, the sacred symbols that rest within the pituitary, to decide if we can reuse or repurpose any of these symbols. And now that we've set this tone for our Aloha bubble, our alpha sphere, let's create an alpha state within and around us. We simply do this by allowing the tip of our tongue to touch the roof of our mouth. And allow that tip of the tongue, you'll find you either have a hole or a bump right in the center of the roof of your mouth. And allow the tip of your tongue to just rub that part. If you've ever been around babies, this is one of the main reasons babies get all quiet when they suckle their thumb, because they are touching this part of the roof of the mouth and they're creating alpha. Alpha state is when we are in joy, pure joy. And as you're doing this, make sure your body stays relaxed, head to toe, still within that glorious Aloha bubble, and creating a conscious state of alpha, peace, harmony, joy. And now you can just relax the tongue. Be mindful of your Aloha bubble, sense of peace. And now let's direct our attention to our third eye. We know that our third eye is looking upward through the crown chakra. We want this third eye to roll forward 90 degrees so that it is now looking out through the forehead. So just imagine the third eye is looking upward. And then as you take a deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, the third eye rolls forward. And imagine now it just locks in place. And you're now looking through your forehead. So allow your third eye to adjust to this angle. Notice that it's able to see all around you in a full 360. It has this capability. It can see left, right, front, back, up, and down. And now instruct your energy field to begin looking for the green light of the Pituitary Chakra, which is right out in front. So just allow your third eye to continue gazing through your forehead. And as you do, you'll begin to see a green light. It may be faint at first. It may be as dull as the green on an olive, or it could be as bright as a stoplight, green light. Just continue to focus to create this green light. Some of you may see it as a starburst kind of image. Some may see it as green light, as you can imagine, looking through a mist or a fog. You see a slight greenish color light. And also, just imagine seeing a green light. Imagine a green light. And now, whether you're actually seeing it or imagining, allow yourself to move through that green light. Imagine your energy field is just propelled forward through the light. Continue going through the light. It may be somewhat of a tunnel. And notice that as you continue to move, the light gets brighter and brighter. And now the green light gives way to symbols. Notice that symbols and sacred geometry, all these wonderful forms are beginning to come towards you as if you're flowing through space. There you see the tetrahedrons, the cube, octahedrons, dodecahedrons, icosahedrons, all the 5 platonic solids. And now begin to see the symbols that are tucked away within your pituitary chakra. Decide if these symbols, the sacred geometry, can be used for your shamanic work for 2023. If you're unaware what the symbol is, ask it what it is, what it's for, how you can use it. These are your symbols, and they're teaching you to remember. To do this now. And now continue to look around this area in your pituitary chakra. Make sure you acknowledge any symbols that are glowing especially brightly to capture your attention, as we want to honor those symbols especially as they call out to you for this year. And now, if you will, it's time to gather your sacred symbols to take with you back to your aloha bubble. So just imagine all the symbols. And as you look at these symbols, imagine them getting smaller and smaller until they're about the size of a tumbled stone. Imagine they fit in the palm of your hand. And imagine these symbols are just right in front of you, just floating in the air. They've all reduced in size, so just reach out and grab each one and just hold them in your hand, or maybe you have a little shaman's pouch you can place them in. And now, after you've gathered all the sacred symbols that have called out to you, you know why they're being used and how to use them and why they are here in the first place. And now just imagine in your consciousness turning the other way, 180 degrees. So that now you're within the green light, but now you're looking toward the pineal chakra, the third eye, and it's a beautiful blue color. So visualize this blue. And as you do, begin to allow yourself forward motion headed toward the blue light. And just follow that blue light all the way back to your third eye. You may come back to your pituitary chakra at any time, as this is your pituitary chakra. And now as you find yourself back within the third eye, surrounded by the beautiful blue light, imagine your third eye now rotates upward 90 degrees and looks up again once through the top of the head. And allow your focus to come back to your aloha bubble, your sacred space, your alpha sphere. And now look at the sacred symbols you have in your palm or in your shaman's pouch. And locate an area within your aloha bubble, the sacred space. It could be a shelf, or they could simply just float in the air. Or they could revolve around you just as the planets revolve around the sun. Just know where your sacred symbols are, and that should you ever need to use them, once again, you can just pluck them off the shelf or pluck them off in the orbit, place it in your palm, hold it up near your third eye, and allow that third eye to see through the symbol, to project that particular spot of energy onto any type of shamanic journey or dream. These are your symbols. Make sure you're aware of which ones are calling out to you the most at this time, so that you can integrate these symbols, the sacred geometry, into your life right now. Many of you are energy healing practitioners and masters. So if any of these master symbols have called out to you, then you may want to revisit your Reiki or Huna or other energy healing modalities and adapt them to your 2023 reality. And now fully focus on your Aloha bubble, your sacred space. Once again, as we did last week, you've now created another sacred portal. And this is a portal connected and located directly in your mind with your third eye and pituitary chakra. And now let's connect this chakra to your heart. So just as we have done in previous meditations, imagine you're right in the center of your head, right at the pineal chakra, the third eye. And imagine looking down toward the heart area. And there you see that little circular entranceway that goes right into the heart, allowing your third eye light to go right into your heart and your heart light to shine upon your third eye. Now create a passageway for the pituitary. So being in the third eye once again, focus. Roll the third eye down, 90 degrees forward, looking out through the chakra, the forehead. See the green light. Allow this green light to flow through your third eye and then deflect downward right into the circular opening right there in the top of your heart space. Your heart space is green light to begin with the green chakra. So allow the pituitary chakra light to flow right into the heart and allow the heart light to flow up to the third eye and reflect right back into the pituitary chakra. And now visualize this two-way street, the stream of light, going from heart to third eye to pituitary, back to the third eye, back to the heart. Tell your energy field that you want this to be a continuous flow, if you choose. In this way, all of your sacred symbols will all be infused with the love, the aloha that's within you. And now allow your third eye to rotate upward 90 degrees, so it's now looking up through the top of the head once again. You can imagine or you can sense the light flowing from pituitary to third eye to heart, and then from heart to third eye to pituitary. Feel this beautiful flow. Sense it. Know it. Now come back to your aloha bubble. Sense, feel, and know its presence. Take a look at your sacred geometry or your symbols, wherever you've placed them. Or if you decided to let them orbit around you, just like the planets orbit around the sun. And know that within this aloha bubble, you can create sacred portals or gateways or stargates. This is your sacred space. It is your alpha sphere, your aloha bubble. And now bring your attention back to your conscious mind.